I went to the World War II cemetery, World War I cemetery he refused to go to. He was standing with his four-star general, and he told me, he said, I don't want to go in there because they're a bunch of losers and suckers. My son was not a loser, was not a sucker. You're the sucker. You're the loser.
He made up the suckers and losers, so he should apologize to me right now.
One of the many moments of contention in today's debate, but if you're watching this debate and you're trying to figure out what are people going to say, what are they going to think, two of the first people I'd want to hear from, Bill O'Reilly and Geraldo Rivera, in addition to Chris Cuomo. All right, Bill O'Reilly, before the break, Chris Cuomo said the only thing we know for certain is that O'Reilly's going to say he was right about something. Bill, what do you make of it?
All right, Abrams, you just lost all credibility by saying that Cuomo is on the level of me and Rivera. Okay, I mean, your whole career is down a drain. I liked the debate. I liked it. All right, it wasn't boring. That's my only litmus test. I liked the debate. I'm going to give you some facts that maybe people don't know. So that's what I do. So Biden and Trump hate each other personally, loathe each other. No opening handshake, no closing handshake, very little eye contact, all right? In the first 40 seconds, Biden says he created 15,000 jobs. He meant 15 million jobs. So right away, I knew, as a professional who has debated thousands of people myself, that Biden was off his game. 12 minutes in, he melts down totally, the president. He starts to babble. He doesn't know what he's saying. He loses his train of thought. That soundbite will be run 1,000 times between now and Monday. And that is what sticks in people's minds. The turning point of the debate was Trump absolutely pounding Biden on the border and the violence against the young women. Biden had no response. Trump could have been worse. He could have said to President Biden, you didn't call any of the families, which is true. And Trump called them all. The fact check on NewsNation was wrong. I'm sorry to say it. But I wrote a book, The United States of Trump, and the good persons on both sides remark was made in the context of taking down Confederate statues. That is the truth. I also talked to John Bolton, who despises Donald Trump, who was in the room when the alleged suckers comment was made overseas, and Bolton said it never happened. And I'll give you one more fact. David Axelrod on CNN said 10 minutes after the debate ended that Biden should not continue. He mumbled it, but if Axelrod is putting that out there, that's what you're going to hear for the next 5 days.
Yeah.
So let's let Geraldo tell me how desperately wrong I am on everything.
I'm not sure he's going to tell you you're that wrong. Geraldo.
Hi, Dan. Hi, Elizabeth. Elizabeth, I thought that your fact-checking was excellent. Chris, I like your wardrobe. Great improvement for this big night. I think that O'Reilly, because he needs to elaborate on various things, is burying the lead. When President Biden stumbled, then totally lost his train of thought and almost dropped his head in resignation, only to be saved by Jake Tapper asking the follow-up question of President Trump. That was a moment where I said, oh, my God, has he had a stroke? What has happened?
Yeah.
It was so dramatic. It was jaw-dropping. And I felt so badly for our president. I wanted to hug him. Why didn't someone bring him a glass of water? Didn't they have any water there? Why was that microphone 6 miles away from his mumbling mouth and stumbling, mumbling? I mean, he did rally at times. He did show the true grit that we love. He did, especially speaking about his son, of course, and calling out Trump as a liar. I think that what happened here cannot be minimized. I don't care what party you are, but I'm 81 years old. In 4 years, I'm going to be in a basket someplace.
Would
He's
you
8
stop,
months
Geraldo?
older than I
That
am.
is stop. First of all, that's not true. Number one, but more
No,
importantly,
thank you.
you too are 81, and Geraldo, you're making forcefully your position known here.
Elizabeth, it's true.
You know, I don't know. There's just no way to
I
gloss
have the
over
basket.
this.
It's true. Yeah.
Thanks for watching. Go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.